Hey, this is me, Ugo, bringing you the entrepreneurship series in China. I'm here with Roger Schwendeman from Antique Chinese Furniture. He's been in China for around 10 years. His company has been, this is for his 5th year here, manages around 7 people. I'm hoping that he can briefly talk to us, basically give us a brief introduction, his history here, talk about his business a little bit, also talk about the roadblocks and obstacles that he's faced in China, talk a little bit about what entrepreneurs would do, what it's like doing business here, what skill sets they should have, and then talk a little bit more also about his rewarding experiences, and also what doing business in China is like. So please, Roger, tell us what it's like being here. I know it's a lot, but I hope...
So what was the first one?
First one is more so like brief history, brief introduction, and talk about your business a little bit.
Okay, so brief introduction is 10 years in China. Came here fresh out of New York, out of a large Fortune 500 company, into this crazy environment. My current business is export. It's in the home furnishings industry, and mainly antiques, not completely, but mainly antiques.
Okay.
And I've been doing this for about 5 years now. Started from nothing, one person, no investment, and
just something that's 5 years running strong. I mean, most businesses fail within like a year or two. This is in China, 5 years going strong. So that's pretty good.
Or lucky.
Well, yeah, I mean, luck also has something to do with it. I guess what we're starting out, what were some of ours so far? What has been like the interesting roadblocks and obstacles that you've encountered? Not necessarily doing business generally, but doing business in China.
Well, the thinking is completely the opposite of thinking in the West.
Okay.
That's definitely, I mean, constantly turning your thoughts upside down. Just thinking the opposite of what you would normally do. That's probably been the hardest. Other obstacles, I mean, the language is, of course, always an obstacle.
Of course.
Learning the culture is always an obstacle. Actually, also China is a third world country, so, legal system's a mess. Legal system. A lot of obstacles there.
So entrepreneurs should definitely get prepared for that when they come here, and if they're already doing business here.
Yeah, but then again, there's also maybe that's the opportunity.
I see. I guess one of the things like skill sets you feel like they would need to kind of like be successful here, in terms of just kind of like coming to China.
Patience.
Patience. Okay.
Patience, definitely patience. To the ability to discard your existing ideas about how things should be done. I mean, fine, that's great. It should be done this way.
But this is not.
It's not going to happen this way. Though. Yeah, that's critical. A lot of people talk about I was successul by drinking in the karaoke with my business, which even I.
Does that work?
To an extent, yeah. But it's the idea of here the relationship with the person is sometimes more important than the document that you signed with them. So that's it's the ability to be able to accept that kind of idea, even though that goes against what you're taught. You're usually taught it's all about the document. What else? Language, flexibility, patience, more patience. Get out every once in a while. Actually, the ability to pace yourself is critical here.
I see.
The environment here wears on you more so. Yeah, I mean, you're studying, investment banking. You can't go here like you would in New York. Because of pollution, traffic, inefficiencies. I mean, if you try to go at that same pace, you'll crack. And
there's also a totally different culture shock to kind of like get into, because I experienced that myself. And I guess the final thing I'd like you to talk about is the rewarding experiences of being an entrepreneur in China, and why you still prefer to kind of like stay here after stay here after like I would say like your home run so far.
Actually, I think a lot of people who are here for a long time, 10 years plus, I think part of it is you've invested so much time and effort here just to become mildly functional, to where you can actually get things done. you invest so much time that you're just like, I want to get something out of it eventually. So I do think that's part of it. There's opportunity here.
I see. And you feel that opportunity is still here, right? There is still opportunity here, right?
I mean, but I don't know, maybe entrepreneurs are that way. I think I would rather be in a dynamic, place like this than some sleepy, boring town. So even though there's all the headaches, it is true, even on the worst day, it is very, very stimulating.
I see. Well, thank you very much, and I wish you lots of luck and success, and I hope...
I wish everybody else patience.
And I hope you don't go crazy of being in Asia or being in China, because China is just very weird, but once again, thanks very much for agreeing to do this, and thanks. Guys, hopefully I find more entrepreneurs and we can learn more about what doing business in China is like, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.